We should do that. We should have been doing that for the last 10 years. We get me, Dwayne, and Mike, God forbid, and like a bunch of guys like that will all be mentors, counselors, and teachers at a fantasy rock and roll camp. Isn't that the greatest shit ever, dude? Come on, dude. What a rich and rewarding experience for your child. Be like, who'd you get? I got Bear. He's a counselor. Who'd you get? Trash. I want a Trash. Who'd you get? I got Thanatos. Oh, he's alright, cause who? Yeah, dude. So what, dude? all the other counselors are getting in trouble. We gotta stop fucking these underage bitches, dude. It's supposed to be a guitar fantasy. I'm starting to feel bad too. I'm like, you always wear a little bleeding heart. What do you think, Mike? Yeah, Mike's in it for the bitches too. Wouldn't that be great though? When I went to camp, it was hard. You were there with dudes that were reading charts, and you had to play, like I was just saying, you had to go there, and I went for jazz, and you had to go play these jazz shits. You had to, it was hard. It was nothing I wanted to fuck with. And that's all, we played so much guitar at these camps. I used to go to bed, and all I would hear was guitars tuning. E, A, D, G, B, E. That's all I would hear ringing in my head all day. At night when I slept. That's all it's like that's like what an orchestral musician must be like. You just hear people tuning up to C fucking all day. But now they got the rock and roll camps. Like it's like easy. It's like I don't really even see any kids though. But they had Vince Neil talking about it, and he's like, I don't know. I'm not even at this fucking camp really. I just came on down to talk about this shit. I didn't see any kids, but it's probably like rock and roll fantasy camp. Oh my god. That makes it too easy, doesn't it? You'll get the most like talentless, autistic, spoiled kids ever. Like you had to pay big money to go to these camps before, and it wasn't about fantasy. It was about harsh realities of how minuscule you were as a guitar player, how faceless you were. You're surrounded by these Texas blues kids all day, and then these Korean and black jazz guys fucking hate you. Play so much better than you. The kid from fucking the Blue Oyster Cult. He was the nephew of the roll out the day, roll out the night. I'm in it for the devil his due. Hell yeah. My fucking milabot, I'm burning for you. But I went to school with that kid, the nephew, and everybody hated him. And he had a Music Man bass. That from 1976, he had a real one. He's just running around going, you know who my dad is? Roll out the day, roll out the night. But you had to play. And you had to be able to read music. And you had to be able to learn and prove your worth and come home and be like, how was that rich and rewarding? I just got my ass kicked. I went back for the second year and I kicked everyone's ass. And at the end of the year, we did a 15 guitar duo where we all traded fours over Sonny Rollins. Jing, jing, ba-jing, 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 jing, 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 jing. That's a lot of chords you'd be playing at 16 years old. You weren't playing that shit when you was 16. But yeah, I'd be molesting all the little girls coming to rock and roll fantasy camp. I'd be like, you want to be a rock and roller, baby? Why? Why do you want to do that? I want to be a fucking groupie, darling. Fuck yeah. Milabot wants to be a groupie.